Greetings, everybody. Today we'll talk about a very interesting topic, inspiring by our administration class, the internationalization of an enterprise in a foreign market. So let's go. China of the first half of 20th century used to be a disorganized country with a high level of poverty. Napoleon Bonaparte said that China was a sleeping giant because when it woke up, the entire world will shake. Today, in 2020, China has become a commercial and economic power where a lot of enterprises search for a golden opportunity for business. One of these enterprises is the coffee trend of the last decade, Starbucks, which is interested to enter in one of the most bigger markets all around the world. But successful doesn't come for free. Starbucks is used to entering in Western markets, but the Asian colossus is utter history. With its own challenges and its particular consumers, Starbucks has been to reinventing itself, finding several strategies in economy, politics, or technology. These strategies have been used for the company to join in Asian dynamic, that it's kinda more complex than other cases of foreign market penetration.
Managers, who knew that it was a risky option, had been decided to carry out the company's entry into China, confident that the profits would be profitable. Starbucks found some initial problems, but if they handled them correctly, they would become an area of opportunity. These are some of the main problems. First, in a place where people used to consume tea, it would be difficult to sell them coffee. Second, there was an absence of loyalty to Western brands by the Chinese, due to a relatively recent modernization on China. Third, the government of this country maintained strict regulations for foreign companies. And finally, there was a chance that much of the conservative population would feel threatened by the advent of foreign brands. Well, how did Starbucks adapt and turn the aforementioned threats into areas of opportunity? Let's see it.
The story begins in 1971 in the United States, near the Pike Place Market in Seattle, place where the first store was opened by the owners Terry Baldwin, Seth Siegel, and Gordon Booker. They had something in common. They used to drink a lot of coffee and tea. Starbucks was named the store in honor of the character in the classic Moby Dick novel, which was written by Herman Melville. In 1987, Baldwin and Booker chose to sell Starbucks to Howard Schultz, who had already collaborated with the brand for 5 years, initiating its boom and development, which led it to be placed in the global markets in 1992. The first Starbucks coffee shop, located outside the United States, opened its doors in Tokyo in 1996, but it was not until 1999 that Starbucks positioned itself in the Chinese market, in whose market it found one of the greatest impulses for the company and one of the stronger possibilities for expansion.
Starbucks decided to start creating a strategic alliance with local brands that we are already established in the coffee sector, one of which is the one with Beijing-made Da, company very popular in this country. From here, they decided to carry out market studies that would let them know the tastes and habits of the consumers. The brand introduced local ingredients as traditional flavors, began offering tea-flavored drinks and food according to the culture. Currently, this menu is made up for a great variety of this drink, among which are ice shaken honey ruby grapefruit black tea, ice shaken peach oolong tea, citrus grapefruit herbal tea, ice shaken mango herbal juicy tea, and ice shaken blackcurrant raspberry juicy.
This is done by offering a portfolio of beverage that best suits customers based on where they are, or location, identifying strategic political elite points, that is, cities that promote the capitalism and facilitate the entry of foreign the capital, creating in the products luxury states that is identified with modernity, which will make it stand out. A company image with social and corporate responsibility will be great, participating in important programs of the social community and being friendly to the environment. Areas were identified where office work was common to put establishment on corners and that also match the architecture and landscape surrounding the establishment, used to advertising and promotion strategies that were not perceived as threats to Chinese culture, resorting to trends in social networks and adapted adversity. Personalists define a part of the value chain, that is the part that is closest to the customer, giving a post-purchase service and constant communication as value proposition.
Conclusion. As a conclusion, we can say that the Starbucks strategy that enterprise has promoted in China could be defined as balanced and profitable synergy between the demands of the customer, the country, and the interest on the company itself. We can identify three different phases. The first one, market knowledge and the creation of super networks. The second one, the incursion and adaptation in the sector. And the third, build trust in the consumer, make him feel comfortable, and positioning the product as desirable. Starbucks had built a friendly image in the enterprise, and it had been working in improving their strategies. We can conclude that Starbucks in China represent a success story, an adequate internalization strategy, and reflects a cosmopolitan, adaptive, sustainable, and well-functioning vision and mission.